Hi YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I'm excited because this is the tutorial for the flip back card. I made my first one a couple weeks ago, and that flip back card has arrived in New York. Thank you, Betsy, for jump starting this for me. And so this is a tutorial for a different style of the flip back card. Now I will come back and share with you guys the style that I sent to Betsy, which was very similar to this one here. This is not made, it's just my prototype. Now, have you guys ever made something and then went to go remake it and realized you forgot how you did it? Well, I had moments like that. But Betsy, I have figured out how to make your style. In the meantime, and playing around, I came up with another style, which I do like this one because I used bags that I picked up at Walmart. The bags I used for this one, I got from Tuesday Morning. And I know many of you guys don't have Tuesday Mornings in your areas, but you might have a Walmart. And so you could pick up these bags. They're by Cousin My Boutique. They're 3 inches by 4 inches, self-sealing bags. You get 57 for $2 at Walmart. And that's what I used to create this style here. Now, I am giving these different bags or different styles names. So the name of this one is called Lori because Lori will be receiving this flip back card. And the first one I made, of course, is called Betsy, my very first one. And so once again, I'll come back with a tutorial to show you how I created the one that she received. So before I share the contents, let me cover some housekeeping things. The idea behind the flip back card is to use what you receive and then recycle the unit by sending it to someone else. But by all means, keep your unit if you want to save it for memories, because the important thing is you want to keep the card moving. Every flip back card should have a card, and on the card you want to have your name, the date, and Lori suggested the state or country, which I love, and so I added California. Now I'm naming this chain Blessings. Betsy, please name your chain. That's something I forgot to mention in my first video. And also, I am going to create a Pinterest board. So take a picture of your card before you send it off. I think it's going to be kind of cool to get a glimpse at where these cards are arriving in the world. So the important thing is keep this card moving if you decide to keep your flip back card. Now, if you're using a standard size card, this is 4x6, they do fit inside of the 4x6 inch sheet album covers. I would only suggest, like this one has some dimension to it, you might want to cut off a little bit of the borders to ensure that it will fit. Now, concerning bags, because you can create a wealth of different types or styles of bags depending on which type of bag you're using. And I'm going to have a lot of different styles to share with you guys. Now, I have bags from Tuesday Morning, Walmart, and Clear Bags. I have other companies too, but I chose these 3 companies. Now, these liners that you see, that's where the adhesive strip is. The adhesive strip on the Tuesday Morning and Walmart bags, they're on the lip or the flap of the bag. The Clear bag has the adhesive on the body. Now, I'm using the Walmart bag. Where the adhesive is plays a big part in what type of flip back card you can make. Now, the Tuesday Morning and Walmart bag, they both have the adhesive on the lip, but you see a wider lip with the Walmart bag. I'm going to reference back to that when I do the tutorial. And just want to give you an orientation perspective. Once again, this was the first one that I made using the Tuesday Morning bags. And you see that I have a vertical style flip back card here. And then this is using the Walmart. And I have a horizontal style. So just keep that in mind when you're shopping for your bags. And I will have links, updated links to places that have really good bags for the styles of units that I make. Okay, so let's get to the fun part. Alrighty, so The way this unit is created, it closes with a flap right there. Now that adhesive will get in the way. Just take a bag and lay it on that adhesive. On the front, usually I would put a card. Well, I still will go back and put a card there. And because this is 4x6, I decided to go with a recipe theme because recipe cards come in a 4x6 size. And I will go back in and put my postcard right there. But on the front page, I have a baggie. For the little add-ons here, you can use the cheaper baggies. I got like hundreds of these from AliExpress in this size, and they're perfect to be used as little flippies, like so. And when you open it up, I've added more baggies, and you can add these baggies in different sizes. These are all the same size, and I have die cuts of some of my favorite stamp die combos. You see that measuring cup and the measuring spoons there. And you see how that just flips? I just love that. You can create, I mean, you can just go wild with this creation. Have flips like coming from every angle, every direction. Here, I've added another flip. And I have canvas die cuts. You see there, that's of the glove and the pot holder. And this is a larger baggie. I still need to add something to that one. But I created a monogram shaker. L for Lori. Another flippy there. Whipped up a good recipe. And you see how that one's flipping this way. And the big one is flipping that way. And that one's flipping that way. I could have went from under as well. And this one here. Well, in each pocket, I have the 4x6 paper, pattern paper there. This has a die cut of an apron with all the elements, and that's a canvas apron. Over here, I didn't add anything to this one yet, but in this one, I took the dough roller and added some twine to that one. Thought that was cute to use it that way. And then the back, I have two more flippies that I have yet to add. So that's basically the bag, and when you're done, you could just seal it back. These bags work very well. I've been playing around with them. The seal is really good. But that's basically the unit. To simplify this tutorial, I have labeled each one of my 3 bags. Adhesive up left is the bag on the left. Adhesive up right is the bag on the right. And what that simply means is the adhesive side of the bag is facing up. The only bag that has the adhesive facing down is the 3rd bag, and that's the last bag that we will apply to this unit. And what you do is you remove the liner from your right side, your right bag, and you take the left bag and you are going to completely cover that flap, just leaving a little bit of width in the middle, and that's so you can close your bag and so you can add and remove paper and other things as you need to. Now you can do this in different ways, but this is the way I taught myself, and I recommend that you practice using just plain cardstock. Do not use pattern paper, because I'll show you in a second why or how that can get confusing. Now you take your 3rd bag with the adhesive down, and I'm going to line up the cardstock that's in this bag right with the bag, well, the unit that I've already created. And you can see how it's lined up, and that will enable the folds. So you want to make sure you line that up correctly. You might need to watch this video again. It's really not difficult. Now that flap, I'm twisting and turning this bag all different kind of directions, but that flap could either be on your right or left side. But if you notice, my paper is now upside down. That's why I don't recommend you use pattern paper, because you might get confused when it's said and done. So once you get the hang of it, and then you can add your pattern paper. Now, there's a flap right there. I'm going to take my score tape that's really, really thin, and add just a little bit of that score tape down that area there, and that will secure that flap. I'll show you another bag that I used that has a smaller width. You won't need to use that tape if you use that type of bag. So now here I'm just showing you where, because it can be kind of tricky trying to figure out where your opening places are. I think that makes it kind of fun though. And I've added a baggie there on that adhesive strip just to keep that adhesive out the way. Okay, something that's very important is to make sure that whatever size bag that you're using, that your paper is the size of the actual pocket. Now it can be a little bit smaller, but you see these bags are the same size, but you could see the paper on top is a lot larger than the paper on the bottom. Well, if you have this much of a gap left in your pocket area, that might pose a problem when you begin to add your pages or add your bag. So this truly is the fun part. You just get everything together after you have assembled your unit, added in your paper. Right there I have that's a little coloring page of different stamp images. I love that mixer there, that apron. And then you get your little baggies together full of whatever type of embellishments you like. And once you've added your goodies in your little baggies of different sizes, and this is where you have fun, and you place your little flippies wherever you like them. You really can't go wrong with this. You can create waterfalls. You can have your flippies in different orientations. Once again, different sizes. And I love this process here. And this is where you could, like I said earlier, use the cheaper bags from AliExpress, the thinner ones. They have a really good seal. You can remove them if you need to and place them somewhere else. You could just have fun. To me, this unit, it epitomizes the flip book because there's so much flipping going on, and I just absolutely love it. And here, I'm experimenting with my different size envelopes I have. That's a larger one. This is an even larger one, and you could see that these work, but they're larger than my actual unit. And then I found one, and I'm not sure what size that one is, but that fits. So there are a host of things you can do with the flip bag card. In my channel lineup, I have more units that you could make coming your way. I also have a flip bag album coming your way. You could use the flip bag card in one-on-one swaps to share your notebook or note card kits, your card kits. You can use these to create what I call storybook cards. So if you like this video, do like it and thumbs up, and do subscribe if you are interested in seeing more tutorials and learning on how you could use the flip back card in your crafts. As always, I thank you guys for watching, and blessings.